no, this has descended into chaos. Oh no. Oh God. Oh, my hernia. Oh shit. Oh God.
Since launching AutoAlex, it was always our dream to have a unit that we could use for cool builds, car storage, and podcasting. In the early days, we shared space with Taylor, and then shortly after that, we rented a small unit right next door. But this was a million miles away from where we lived, and our trailers kept on getting stolen, so obviously not ideal. Then in June last year, we moved into a fancy unit in Reading which looked great, but never felt like home. In all honesty, it was too nice, too polished, and because it was in an industrial estate, meant that we couldn't park our shit cars outside. We also outgrew the place in 6 months flat, which was made worse when we launched Top Dead Center and had to share the one and only ramp we had access to. So it was obvious that we needed a new location. One where both channels could thrive, have their own space, and park their project cars with ease. And would you believe it? We eventually found the perfect place.
And this, everything behind us, is not only the new HQ for AutoAlex, but also Top Dead Center. AutoAlex merchandise as well, which is very, very exciting.
All of us, we're all one big happy family.
We are one sheet. So as you can see, we have got a nice big courtyard. We've got plenty of space for cars parking, but this unit, all these units are out of the way, tucked away, nice private driveway, blah, blah, blah. So it's very, very nice.
Discreet.
Very, very discreet.
And we've got a gravel driveway to hide all of our oil leaks, of which we have many.
Oil leaks, and also when we're done with waste oil, we just pour it into the
we
gravel and
just sort of mix it up.
Just do that.
Yeah, you kick it and mix it up.
Right, to the right of your picture, you will recognise this is Vanny D. Do you remember, what, a year and a half ago, we did
a while ago,
we did a van challenge. What was it, £1,000 van challenge? Bought this for 800 quid.
And I bought the ice cream van.
You did indeed. The ice cream van is now no longer with us. Insert shot of me driving a Volvo XC90 in the back of it. Come on! Bullshit!
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
This is Vanny D, which is the AutoAlex merchandise work vehicle. As you can see, we've got some nice wheels and tyres from our good friends, Tyre Streets UK. If you want to get 10% off your tyres, use the code AutoAlex. So much work has been done to Vanny D.
I'm noticing a severe lack of rust.
A severe lack of rust. That's because Chris, who heads up merchandise, has had all of the work done. So these arches were complete toast. This section here was complete toast. Inside, there were big holes.
Nice.
This this sliding door didn't work. It now works. The interior has been cleaned up as well. So this is Chris. We've known each other 25 years. He is the custodian of Vanny D. And where did you get all the work done?
So I took it to Aylesbury Youth Motor Project, which is a place in Aylesbury. Not surprisingly.
Yeah.
And they teach people to work on cars who aren't like doing well academically or they've got issues. And they've done loads of work.
And as a daily driver, how is he?
Brilliant.
How's the aircon? How are the windows?
Yeah, the window exploded.
And Chris, how are the lovely wheels? The lovely Oh no, Chris! These lovely new wheels.
So this one had some light contact with the curb, light contact, but only that one, only one of 4.
Okay. Right, thank you, Chris.
Bye.
You've got shelving to put up, which we will get to in a minute.
Yep, me too.
As you can see, we have got Top Dead Center's Civic that they're currently trying to sell.
Which is also a table for our Wi-Fi.
No, this is an FTO. That is a Civic.
No, this is a table for our Wi-Fi.
Yes, but that is the FTO that's the table. I mentioned the Civic.
Oh.
He's got heat stroke, don't listen to him. So the FTO that you would have seen at Top Dead Center is very hot.
No, I mean the fire, look.
Oh wow, it's on fire. It's on fire. So for sale, hopefully by the time that you see this video, they will be gone. And the reason, actually, we should probably point out that you are seeing this video is because I cannot physically and emotionally be too far away from my wife, who is like there. She's really, really pregnant.
She's almost as big as I am.
Almost.
By the time this goes out, you're
I could well be a father, yeah.
You will be.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. My wife, Rianne, is 38 weeks as of like today, which means that she could give birth like right now. So I can't be too far away, which is why we have kind of had to put on hold the bigger videos that we want to film.
Yeah.
So we thought, hey, we'll show you around the new gaff.
But also,
yes.
This is now the most expensive car in this car park.
Oh yeah, because it sold, didn't it?
Yeah, well, the guys, we put it up on eBay because Rory was like, we should put it up on eBay. And I said, I don't think that's a good idea. So anyway, we did it because Rory in his infinite wisdom insisted. And do you want to fill everyone in on what the price was after about 10 minutes?
It got bid up to £100 million.
No, it's 200 million.
Was it?
Yeah. No, it went up to 200 after that.
Oh, did it?
200 million pounds.
200 million
And then the three of us, we were like, we don't know if it's worth that much, to be honest. Okay, right, let's go inside now. But before I show you guys inside this place, a reminder from me that if you want to buy yourself a used car, van or motorbike, make sure, as ever, to run a car vertical report on it first to ensure it's not been crashed, stolen or collected. If we take my BMW S1000R road bike as an example, you can see that we've got green ticks for odometer, finance and damage that tells me that this does not have a shady past, but it's very, very fast. And now for a slight change of pace and to remind you again why it's so important to run a car vertical report, check out this Range Rover P38, green ticks for finance and damage, an amber warning for odometer. If we scroll down a little bit, the pictures do look lovely though. Look at this, regal, very nice. But we want to have a look at that odometer discrepancy, and we can see that yes, in 2009, this had 154,000 miles, and then 1 year later, 66,000. So this has been clocked. So you know again, because of Car Vertical, that this one is one to avoid. So please do yourselves a favor when buying a used car, van or motorbike, run a Car Vertical report. What's more, you, yes, you will get a massive 20% off using the code AutoAlex. You're welcome. Back to it. So as you can see here, we've got one big unit and another big unit. This big unit is split into
You can't do it because your fingers are funny.
No, three. Merchandise, storage, top dead center. Let's start with merchandise. Like I said, work in progress, so everything is kicking off at the moment. You will probably recognize James. Remember we gave him a citron cactus the other day?
Which is outside.
James, how are you finding the cactus?
I'm loving the cactus.
You're loving cactus life?
I'm loving Todge the cactus.
Todge the cactus, very nice.
Cactus
Yeah.
is awesome.
So James
Very
is
happy.
very happy with Todge the cactus. He's also helping out, as you can see, putting, racking together, shelving. We got all of this stuff, literally everything you can see, including that man from a company called Big Doug. They do racking, shelving, tire shelving, these incredible desks. Wait,
Oh, these desks are nice.
they go up and they go down.
And these chairs,
They are the bollocks.
which provide a fantastic amount of support for my poor withering spine.
He's asleep now. So yeah, the guys, Chris, Dan, our artist as well. So all of the amazing merchandise that you'll have seen, that's because of Dan, because he's very creative. He's like, oh, I love iPads. Let me do some drawings. So that's what he does.
Dan,
Dan,
can we see a sneak peek design?
have you got your iPad?
Yeah.
Have you got your toy? Oh, I forgot about this. Okay, so candy up, all right? One of the finest things that's ever come out of France. We're going to have like air fresheners and stickers.
Also,
Yeah.
this is a sanitising station, but because COVID isn't as much of a thing anymore, we've converted it into an emergency beer cabinet. Obviously, we don't condone because we don't allow alcohol in the workplace, but this is for emergencies.
It is,
in
yeah.
case of an accident or
definitely
someone's
is
in
an
pain
emergency.
or if it gets too hot like
Yes.
it is today.
So anyway, AutoAlex merchandise, also all the gear merchandise, top dead center as well. So racking is going to go all the way down that wall, and then we're going to have aisles of racking. There's going to be packing going on over there.
Packing area here. There'll be three little bays of stuff. Packing area. Gonna put some lights up. It's gonna be lovely. It's
Yeah.
gonna be really nice.
Also, Chris, I do apologise. Before you assemble some of this, I did crash into it.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! But yeah, from us again, a massive, massive shout out to Big Doug for providing everything. Once everything is installed, we'll do a proper unit walk around. But the stuff is like properly sturdy. I mean, the desks genuinely are amazing. I didn't even know that these things existed.
They're really good, yeah.
The chairs are fantastic. And then all of these boxes here, they're really nice. And oh God,
Jesus Christ.
sorry. That's quite funny though, isn't it? Sorry.
Whoa!
Oh yeah. Oh shit. Oh no, this has descended into chaos. Oh no. Oh God. Oh my hernia. Oh shit. Oh God. Oh. Thank you. We're going to move on.
Right, enjoy your reassembly.
We've cleaned up a little bit. Right. We also have, this is the second unit along within the 3 units is going to be storage for the nicer stuff. We've got just bits that need to go up on racks. Rory, you all right? Are you?
Oh no! No, not in here!
Sorry.
Not in here!
Sorry, I was helping. But can you see more now? There you go. So, Dan, the guy that you would have just seen, the first thing that he ever did for me was this, and this still remains my favourite piece of artwork. Dan, I think you messaged me on Instagram a few years ago and said, all right, I'm an artist, can I do some art of Phil? You did that, and then I gave you the rear panel of Phil, which hopefully you still have, maybe. And then I asked Dan a few years later to do some artwork of all of my favourite cars. So I'm not going to reveal everything yet, but this is Nigel, obviously. And then what do we have here?
Oh, it's Alfred.
There's Alfred, which Chris is going to buy. Chris is going to have Alfred.
Yeah, and Dan has also just done one of my 6 Series, which you guys bought me for my birthday.
I did, yeah.
On my unit, which I've just put on the wall, which I absolutely love.
Yeah,
It is
yeah.
fantastic.
So all of this art will be going around the unit. Equipment for garages are not only providing us with ramps, lifts, but also stackers, car stackers.
Which is very cool.
So we're going to have a car stacker at the back here, and then one next to it. So we'll be able to put 4 cars at the back here. We've got Roger, we've got Rory's E28 that we took to Poland, also Roger took to Poland, and then we've got Phil in the background as well. So the E46 M3 Touring will be in here, Nigel will also be in here,
Yeah.
and then maybe a few motorbikes. So that's going to be kind of car storage in here, which is nice because I've never had nice car storage. So that's going to be the bollocks, but there is work to do in here. As you can tell, which leads us into that doorway over there.
wait.
What?
We're like this, messy as
Yeah.
Yeah.
unorganised,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and now we're going to go into TDC.
How can you say that this is not messy? Look at
Look
the state
what
of
they've
their
done. Look at the
toolbox.
state of their. Yeah, this is unbelievable.
Also, they can't even put a picture straight.
I know. What's going on here? So this is obviously their 100,000 plaque, which is being held on by Top Dead Centre tape that you can get on the Top Dead Centre merchandise website. Link below somewhere.
TopDeadSea.com.
Yeah, that one. So, Equipment for Garages have provided Top Dead Centre with these amazing 2-post lift. We are supposed to get those as well, but our concrete is currently not deep enough.
It's too thin, yeah. And
It
if
is
you
too
put this in and then put a car on it, it'll fall over.
Yeah, but you have done mechanicking for many, many years. What are your thoughts on these lifts?
They're the best in the game. I love them. These you can do everything with. They're absolutely fantastic. I must admit though, the quick lifts are really, really nice for filming, and they're really, really nice for doing suspension, brakes, wheels, stuff like that. They're really handy.
Yeah. If you want to detail cars or anything like that, and you just want the car off the ground, this is great. Get yourself a set of these. They're like £1,100,
Yeah.
and also if you use the code AutoAlex, you will get free hydraulic fluid.
But they're
for
so
this.
good.
But yeah, this is Top Dead Centre's very own unit. So as you can see, their unit is actually quite neat and tidy, which is nice.
Is it?
Compared to ours, come on, man. Little kitchenette, and then a bog for pissing and shitting.
Which I actually quite like using this one, personally, because our one, when you're sat in there and it's quite quiet, there's quite a large gap under the door and you can hear everything. And I quite like, when TDC aren't here, I quite like to come in here, demolish it, and then leave.
Anyway, if we head outside again, shall we have a look at a few more cars? Starting with, let's head back here.
Yeah.
Audi A3. Belongs to editor, Top Dead Centre editor Ben. Quite boring, quite beige, no one cares. This X5 E53 belongs to Will.
Yeah, this was his replacement for the blue one that
Yes.
was completely toast, wasn't it?
Yes.
To sell this?
He does want to sell this,
Yeah.
and he wants to get an idiot's car.
A Jaguar XJ?
He does.
Does he?
Yeah.
What's a Jaguar XJ?
Why?
Because he drove mine and he was like, that's quite nice.
Will is the type of person who literally gets bored of a car after 3 months.
Really?
They have to go after 3 months. Yeah.
Okay.
Then, this is your E46.
Yeah.
Tell us what's going on.
This is Paul, my E46. Was obviously 2.8 manual. Rory stole my engine.
He nicked it,
Nicked it. And it's now sat here with no engine in it, under
Yeah.
a tree, getting
Yeah.
covered in crap.
It is.
Yeah, we actually plan on putting a V8 in this very soon.
Yeah.
We're just waiting for some parts to arrive, aren't we?
We are indeed.
And then we'll
Yeah.
be gluing it in place, which you should be seeing in the next couple of weeks or so.
Yeah, so a company called Sybil EU, you can find them on Instagram. They do the conversion kits for the M62 V8s for these.
Yep.
And they have been dispatched today. Next to Paul, we have got my Peugeot 406 Coupe with a body kit. As you can see, it's in fine fettle, and I absolutely love this car.
Can we just appreciate for a moment? Now, I found some Ferrari bits earlier in the unit, and I thought, do you know what? I'll chuck them in the Ferrari so they don't get lost.
Yeah.
Can we just appreciate that side of the car? Because bearing in mind, this is a Ferrari, right? And it wasn't cheap. It might have been the cheapest one ever, but it's still quite an expensive car.
Yeah.
And you have left it under a tree, right? With the window open.
It's the window. Oh no!
With the window open for, I'm going to say, the last month. And all of the interior parts, which are worth like thousands of pounds, are just dumped in here. And it's covered in crap.
But it'll polish up nicely.
And you smashed it up.
I've not.
You did smash it.
Yeah, I did smash it up. Then we have got top dead centers.
Zafira. Oh, baby, when you talk like that.
This car, the guys are keeping. They're going to be doing some big things to it, which is very exciting.
To be fair, it's very nice, very classy.
Oh, it's so classy.
Right,
It's a bit of you.
okay.
It really is a bit of you. Next to me, you know more about this than I do.
I do. So this car got recently offered to me by Greg from Auto Trader.
Yeah, formerly of Auto Trader, he's
Yeah.
now moving to Australia.
He
Or
is,
has.
and as a result, he had to sell his car, which is this, a 330D Auto M Sport Touring. Really nice car. It's had thousands and thousands spent on it. He kept it really well. It's got loads of history, and he offered it to me the other day when he came here. I bought this, brought it back to my unit. I didn't even list this car for sale. Dan, the artist, heard that I bought it, and he was like, how much at?
Nice.
And I sorted him out a deal on it, and he is absolutely besotted by it. He's over the moon with it.
He does love it.
So,
right, let's continue. We have got an F11. So this was Jushi's daily driver until one day he was daily driving it, and then it decided not to daily drive anymore.
no, the engine went and just stopped.
It just shat itself,
And
didn't
it seized.
Yeah.
So I think he's put this on eBay for sale.
Yeah, 5 or 6 grand. Hopefully this car will be gone this
Yeah.
week because it's taking up quite a lot of space. Someone also at some point won't buy this, but will hopefully win it. We're working on something whereby you can win this car. This is Deborah, the E32 that Tavares took to Poland. It overheated a few times, but we have got new parts on it, and Deborah is running very nicely again.
I really like this car.
I really like it, yeah. And then the apple of my eye, one of my latest purchases is Betty, as you will have seen in our £3,000 classic car challenge series. Rory, your Spitfire is finished.
It is.
And you're very happy.
Mini is still in the body shop.
Yeah.
In 2 days' time, it will be out of the body shop with a fresh coat of paint, which is really, really exciting. And then we're going to get it in here, go through all the mechanicals. I've bought some really cool bits for it, and we're going to be doing an episode on that next week.
Yeah, and the likelihood is that you are going to do that without me, because I will probably be up to my eyeballs in shitty nappies and just crying. So yeah, as you will have seen, if you watch the Autoalix podcast on the V2 channel, we have been using this as our little podcast station. It's a bit ghetto, but it was a lot nicer than being inside the unit, because the unit until today was an absolute mess.
Yeah.
But in the next few weeks, couple of months, I'm going to be teaming up with a company called Slaughterhouse Customs. They do 1.9 PD swaps.
Nice.
So Betty is going to get PD'd. DP'd, which is very, very exciting. I will double the horsepower, double the economy, triple the reliability probably. And then my plan is, once Betty is all up and running, to actually use Betty as a family getaway, drive to Europe, drive
That
to
would be
Wales,
cool.
Scotland car with Rhiannon and Brenda.
Yeah?
Brenda is a working title name. All right, chill out.
No, that is her name.
I'm super excited. And I'm also very excited about looking at these stickers here that we also have for sale on the Autoalix Cars shop. If you've got a car with 1, 2 or 300,000 miles, then you need to represent by buying these, and then check out all
You've
the
been
other
learning from Luke. You're becoming a very good salesman.
We also have lanyards. I forgot about these. These are also very cool. Speaking of being cool, we are not very cool at the moment. It's very hot.
No, it's hot in here. Should we get out?
Should we get out and then go to the Autoalix main HQ unit and show you that, because it's a right mess. And here we are. This is Autoalix HQ. You may see a large Avant behind me that we will talk about in a minute.
Yeah.
You may also see Rory's Z4, which we also will talk about in a minute.
Yeah.
Because before that, Rory, if you have a quick and dirty spin around, this is the podcast studio. We sit here, we chat to cameras right there.
Yeah.
Hopefully you enjoy what we're chatting about. Silly me, you obviously do, because we're #1 in the UK for cars. Boom! So we've got loads and loads of work to do in here. The floors are all going to get painted in like a light grey, the same as TDC.
And this is a pit.
This is literally a pit, which we should probably have a look at. Oh my!
Oh, it is quite deep, isn't it?
It's quite deep and it is a bit wet.
That's what she said.
We should probably use that for storage.
Yeah, I think we could do it.
We could put a lot of cocaine down there.
We could actually, and heroin. That would be fantastic. So if we go deeper into the unit, you will see that we also have our equipment for Garages quick lifts as TDC. We've been using these for all of the cars that we've been working on in here.
Loads, yeah.
Most notably your Spitfire, which has been on these for, what, 3 months, 4 months? We've got some more bits in here from Big Doug. We've got these nice storage containers. Lots of big Gavetta Api Labla number 60s, which I ordered specifically for their Api Gablavlen.
I think they're Lin bins.
Lin bins.
Lin bin.
Who's Lin? On top of Lin's bins, we've got a nice new big dirty bin that's going on the back of Nigel.
Yeah.
This is my GT2 spoiler that I bought recently. It needs to be painted. And then it's going on here, which
is
I
very
think
cool.
is going to look amazing. So I'm so excited to transform this whole place. We're going to have shelving down here, all the sponsors of the channel, we're going to have their banners up. It's going to look the bollocks.
It's
I'm
going
so
to be
excited.
mega. Really, really cool.
Back here, we've got my motorbikes that I never ride. So this is my S1000RR road bike. I'm going to get this MOT'd hopefully this week. And then it means that if Rianne phones me and says, right, Brenda's on her way, I can like,
What'd you call me?
you heard. We've got my Ducati 748. This is my GSXR 750 track bike that I love. And then we have got my Honda VFR,
Yeah.
which I love. This is my S1000RR track bike. So yeah, it's just storage for bikes at the moment. And then this is our little kitchenette.
Which exploded the other day.
It did, yeah.
But you fixed it.
This was all completely on the piss.
Same.
And then I fixed it by buying a fridge and just propping everything up with a fridge. So that's that. Do you want to see the toilet? Yeah, you probably want to see the toilet.
Oh, I did use it half an hour ago. I'd go easy.
Yeah.
It looks like Heathrow Airport runway in there.
Toilet. It does toileting things. More Big Doug stuff here. We've got a tyre rack.
A tyre rack?
Yeah, a rack for tyres.
Wow.
Somewhere here, we need to put it together.
I didn't know we had that.
5-drawer cabinet, blah, blah, blah. And my favourite thing is a safe,
I like that. That's a nice safe.
which is the bollocks. So my plan is to stick it to the roof.
What, where everyone could see it?
Yeah, and finally, we probably need to address 2 elephants in the room. Why are your cars in here? Rory, why did you drive your Z4 in here? And Taylor, where has this come from?
About that. I'll start from the beginning.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a long story. Our good friend Ed,
Yeah.
really good friend Ed, he wanted to buy an Audi S5 that I had for sale. 4.2 litre V8 manual, lovely car, really nice. And he owned this.
Yes.
I delivered the S5 to Ed's house, and on the driveway was sat this. And I pulled up and I immediately went, oh no.
Uh-oh.
Because I knew that I quite liked it. I sold him the S5 and he said, do you want to buy this? And I said, they're a bit scary, because they are. It's an Audi S6 5.2 litre V10. He showed me around it.
Yeah.
He offered it to me for, let's say, a decent price.
Yeah.
And I went, go on then, Ed, let's go out in it. Let's have a little look. So we went out for a drive.
Yeah.
I was driving, he was passenger. And I literally tickled the throttle. I heard the sound of 10 cylinders and I shook his hand in the driver's seat. The day after I bought this, I drove it to the Goodwood Festival of Speed that we all went to.
We did, yes.
We then stayed in a hotel that night, and the next morning, me and Rory left the hotel. Rory was driving this and I was driving this. Rory was driving next to me and he rung me on his hands-free and he went, I like that S6. And I went, I like your Z4. And he went, you won't flip a coin and swap cars. And I went, you won't flip a coin and swap cars. So, in the car park of the Goodwood Festival of Speed, cut to the shop.
All right, here we go. All right, what do you want? Heads or tails? Heads.
So, if I get heads, we swap.
Yeah.
But if you get tails,
Then we don't swap.
we swap.
Okay.
Because I want to swap anyway.
All right, heads we swap, tails we don't. Oh, not your hand! I've just bought myself an Audi! I've got my Z4 back! I gotta drive this back now! Well done, Rory! Right, just sort your insurance out, will you? What have I done?
So I own this.
Logbooks were exchanged.
Rory owns that. He insured that at Goodwood and drove it home. This car believe it or not, is actually worth slightly more than that. So I went into this with my heart. Rory's gone into this because he's going to own it for a bit and then
Yep.
sell it on, which is great. It's a great box to tick, and it means for Rory, he sold the Z4, and we keep it in the family.
Should we start it up?
Where's the key, Rory?
How much that?
£5 grand.
We should talk.
And electric boot.
Wow. I quite like this.
Dude,
I used to quite like this. I don't quite like this. So yeah, that is a quick update on where we're at. It's also 30 degrees, it's very hot, we're melting. This is our new unit, we absolutely love it.
yeah, it's great. It's
Yeah,
great.
really good.
Really nice.
Everyone's together as well when all the gear guys come here, Ethan and Jack. It's just like, I don't know, it's just like being at like a band camp or so. So yeah, lots to do, but in the next few weeks, couple of months, hopefully this will, well, not hopefully, this will be completely transformed. So we will update you again when this is all finished. So happy days. Any more to add? No. Are you-
Time for you to have a baby.
Time for me to go and have a baby. Ah! It's what I'm going to be faced with for
Yeah.
the next 18 years of my life. So yeah, thank you very much for watching.
And if you want to see more of everything that we've shown you today, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Very nice. What a lovely one. And also like and subscribe to AutoAlex V2 because you do a
Yeah.
lot of stuff there
Yeah.
with Luke as well.
And I will be doing some content on this soon on the V2 channel as well.
Nice. Okay. And the next time you see me, I will have a baby, which
Yeah.
is fun.
And you'll be covered in poo.
Yes, but that's not from the baby, that's from you. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you very soon. And yeah, have a great weekend. Goodbye.
Ta-da.
Should we put the aircon on?
Yeah.